A great mentor builds you up, making room for you to start your own path. It's National Mentoring Month, and with Gen Z making their way into the workplace for the first time, guidance will be key to everyone's success. This morning, workplace expert Victor from Robert Half Talent Solutions is here with some tips to help everybody advance. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. Okay, let's get started with some of the qualities does Gen Z prioritize in a mentor that differ maybe from previous generations?
Yeah, absolutely. So professional growth and actionable items, I would say, are probably the top two things that they're looking for compared to previous generations.
Wow, that's an interesting one to change over. So how do these mentorship programs maybe help bridge the knowledge gap as older workers retire?
Absolutely. Great question. I mean, right now we find ourselves in an interesting timeline where we have 5 generations in the workforce.
Oh, that's a cool way to
Specifically,
look at it.
yeah, it's interesting. As a Gen X person myself, can relate there. But in accounting and finance specifically, 75% of the active workforce are of retirement age. So companies are trying to plan their succession plan, and what a better way to bridge that skills gap that they're going to face by adopting and implementing a very successful mentorship program.
What are some of the key benefits, though, for mentorship for both employees and the employers?
Absolutely. For the employee, I would say loyalty. A lot of companies spend a lot of time, effort, and money on recruiting, but then maybe drop the ball a little bit on retention. So as a new employee, what better way of feeling valued than having someone assigned to you to help you guide you down your career path, so that from day one they know that the company has a vested interest in their success.
So I was doing some research on the Robert Half, and it shows that mentorship can accelerate career advancement, which I think is an interesting way to put it. Can you explain how that works in actual practice?
Yeah, absolutely. So by having a mentor, you have not only someone who can teach you the ropes of the job, but they can also help you avoid potential pitfalls that they've experienced themselves. And like I said, with a lot of them looking to leave their workforce, it actually gives them an opportunity not only to teach you day to day, but actually to document procedures. So you have not only a manual, if you will, but you have life experience. And I would also say that they can be your guide. They can introduce you to the rest of the staff, to potential vendors and customers, so that you don't feel so new. You have someone to help you there, at your side.
I mean, I do think that mentorship is actually extremely important, especially like you say, in getting to know kind of what your day-to-day is going to be like, but also kind of those tips and tricks that someone who has a little bit more experience might have already kind of figured out, and then they can pass that on down to their mentee, and something that I think people or especially Gen Z should really take grasp of and run with it, especially if somebody's willing to mentor you.
Absolutely. And I think there are a lot of people that are willing to do that. Like for myself, I've been with Robert Half here locally in my 18th year. So what better way to hand the baton off to someone that's, willing and wanting to learn and be successful. So I think it's advantageous for both parties.
So now let's say an employer doesn't necessarily have a formal mentorship program. How can someone go about finding a mentor?
Sure. Great question. So I think right now with social media and networking groups, if the organization that you're with doesn't offer that, I think these young professionals can join networking groups, conduct even self-personality assessments to figure out what is important to them, and then find through LinkedIn or other networking groups individuals that are where they want to be, and approach them that way. And you'd be surprised of how many people are willing and wanting to share their expertise to the next generation.
I love that. And I love that you said willing and wanting, and they want to share that off before they head into retirement. We are ending National Mentor Month, but there's so much more you can do, like Victor's been telling us about how you can be a mentor, how you can take it as a mentee, and all those different things. If you want a little bit more information, make sure you head to the website with the website that you see on your screen to check a little bit more out about mentorees, mentors, and relationships. Thank you so much, Victor.